Hola, hola, mis amores. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. So we are going to do a pick a pile reading in regards to money, career, work, anything financial. Okay, so if you are curious about what's coming up, what kind of money advice, career advice, whatever type of advice in the financial field, this is for you. So go ahead and pick one of the three stones here. The first pile we have is a amethyst crystal necklace pendant, rose quartz crystal pendant, and then we have a tiger's eye crystal pendant. So whichever one stands out to you the most, that is for you. That is your reading. My voice is still like not 100%, but you guys already know. So we're gonna start with this first pile here. So if you chose the amethyst one, this is your message. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip it around. All right, so interesting. Okay. All right, so we have don't have fast shit, give 110%, the 7 of cups, and the 5 of swords. Give me a second to marinate in this while I sip my coffee. So what I'm getting from this is spirit, if you're working with somebody on a project or just alone and you are in a community where there's like competition or there's, you're constantly having to create to be on top of your game and everything like that. And you see and you notice that, you're having a hard time or there's a certain type of creative blocks or whatever, and you ask friends or whatever for advice and you're like, oh my God, how do you do that so quickly, or how many? And they're just like, oh girl, I just do this and get it done and get it over with. And that's great and it works for them, but for you, it's like, you don't want to just rush into things. You don't want to half-ass shit. You want to give it your all. You want to put more of a personal touch to your creativity. And maybe you could be feeling a little conflicted about that, where you're like, oh my God, I feel left behind. My project is taking forever. And it's like everybody else could be like 10 steps ahead of you or whatever. And you're like really tempted to just say, you know what, fuck it, let's just quickly get this done and over with. But deep down inside, you want to add your own special touch. You want to give it 110%. You don't want to rush into it. You know what I mean? You want to take your time because it will show in your creativity. It will show in your project, in your work. And so because you have a lot of ideas, you don't want to just quickly put one into motion and that's it. And you're like, damn, later on regret it, where you're like, damn, I should have done this or waited to do that. Oh my God, why didn't I think about that before? I could have added this and that. You don't want to do that. So you want to go with your instincts. Even if you need to pull back a few days or a little bit to, get your muse back or whatever the case may be, find what inspires you. Never worry about anybody else's work or how fast they're doing things or how they're running things. It'll only confuse you and cause, delays and mental, it'll just fuck with you mentally. So you got to work at your own pace and do things your own way. Okay. So don't half-ass shit. Give it 110% is what Spirit is telling you. So whoever chose this pile, this definitely needed to be said to you. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this aside. All right. So if you pick pile number 2, which is the rose quartz, let's see here. Sorry, I'm not reading reversals right now. All right, your hard work is paying off. I don't know what the hell this is. Probably ash or something. Your hard work is paying off. Knight of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so listen. Spirit is letting you know all that hard work and dedication you're putting into something, whether you're working at it solo or working together as a group on a project. Look, Spirit's like, it doesn't matter how long it takes or whatever, like your own individuality, your own individual touch, all that is paying off. Okay. Spirit's like, look, all those little details, all those little nails and the details or whatever that you put into your work, it's paying off. It's go time. Something is being ready to be launched. Something is ready to be taken off, like it's going to take off in a fast pace, like money's going to be coming in for you. It's finally going to pay off. So all that money invested into yourself, your project, your business, honey, that's all coming in, if you know what I mean. Okay, you're going to be flying high, and you're going to love everything that you see, because you're like, damn, I did that. So all that hard work and dedication, honey, it's going to be, you're going to set yourself up really freaking good. Okay. So whoever this is for, if you're feeling tired or whatever, you feel like giving up, don't give up. Keep going. Spirit's like the best is yet to come. All right. So for whoever needed to hear that, that's for you, boo-boo. Oops. I'll deal with that later. All right. So last but not least, we have the tiger's eye here. Okay. Be proud of yourself. Page of Cups and the, oh shit, we got 2 pages here. That's so funny. All right, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. Be proud of yourself. So look it doesn't matter if you just planted one tiny seed, one tiny little idea. That right there, the amount of watering you put into that little seed is growing. And because of that, listen, you are reaping the rewards just from a little seed, a little idea that starts to blossom. And then that idea turns into another idea. And it starts to expand like wildflowers. Before you know it, you have all kinds of ideas, and you're on this path, the beginning or whatever. It's always like being ambitious. Okay. I see this as being ambitious, being very passionate about an idea that leads to another one, and that leads to another one. Once you start to see the final product of something, you're like, I want to keep planting seeds and more seeds. What happens if I mix this seed with that seed and you create something unique? Honey, if you are doing that, you should be proud of yourself. You are making things blossom and grow with your own little uniqueness and your own little way of doing things. Okay, you're busy watering your own grass, your own garden. And you know what I mean? People that you don't see that recognizes, they are recognizing. They do notice you. They do see you, even if it's small or great alike. So Spirit's like, listen, be proud of the baby steps that you're taking, because it's leading you to that path that you're meant to be on. All right. So for whoever this is for, congratulations. You are doing the damn thing. Pat on the motherfucking back. Cheers, hunty. Cheers. Okay. All right, mis amores. So that is what's coming through for you guys. I hope you enjoy the pick a card. The 3 decks that we used, I believe this is called the Housewives Tarot. And then I have my Hustle Oracle. You can find that in my Etsy shop. And then the Everyday Witch Tarot. All right. Loves you.